Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to give you a week in review and let you know about my new options strategy, which I'm really rocking right now. Before I talked about the fact that I was doing swing trading with options, which I actually got into some bad trades. I took that account that was 900 up to 1200 and down to 350. Ouch! Because I got into some swing trades and then they just lost value. I really learned from the scenario. I got out of them, I moved forward, and I went in diligently to figure out a strategy that would work for me. I am trading options because I don't want to throw a lot of money at the market right now because my daughter, who's actually with my husband right now, he's helping out, that she has gone through allergies. She's going through sleep regression right now, fussiness. It can be really hard to get in and out of a highly volatile stock, you know, that you have to watch and really babysit the stock. So I'm busy taking care of the baby, and the options are much easier for me to handle from my telephone. So I had Rocket's fan that had requested that I do a synopsis of what I did with CRM on Friday to take my account from 683 to 902. So basically, over the period of the week, I've taken the account from $350 to $902. Well over 100% return. And, you know, trading really just one stock or options for one stock per day. And what I've done is I've taken the basis of looking at, you know, I'm obviously not a financial advisor. I can't advise you what to do. But as far as from my experience, that with options, it's best to understand how to read a chart technically first, especially if you're going to day trade them. I found that just like before, I was watching the bottom gap downs. And basically what I've done is I've taken the alerts that I find from Tradeideas, which I'll put the link down below, that has the stocks that are surging for the day. And then it sorts them by the volatility as far as the volume that's going on and the volatility within the day of percentage move. So you've got a high volume stock, high volume liquidity of the options. So the options are trading very similar to the stock action, and it's also easy to get in and out quickly. Some of my trades are literally just minutes, and then my target is met. Right now, my goal is to increase the account minimum of about 20% per day. Then I'm done. You know, that can happen by 10:30. I'm finding that I go with the trend of the stock for the day, and I will look at the chart to see the direction of the movement for that stock, as well as the liquidity as far as per option. I'm trading typically a monthly option, the next month out, because I'm finding that those are fairly volatile as well. And you want to have a high number of that volume of that option to be traded so you can get in and out easily. I've found that once an option goes against you, it's going to go against you fairly quickly, because not only do you have the price going against you, but you have the time decay as well, which is going to decrease the value of that option very, very fast. So I will put in a stop as it's going up. I'll put in a stop to lock those profits. Same thing. The most difficult time of getting into an option, or most risky time of getting into an option, is right when you get into it, because if it doesn't go in your direction, you want to get out. You can always get back in at a lower price, but I find that it will decrease in value much more quickly. So just get out, take a little loss. As always, cut losses quickly. That's the #1 rule, because as you make your gains, you want to keep your gains larger than your losses. So I hope that helps for everyone out there. I'm not an options expert. Sarah Potter actually wrote a book, How You Can Trade Like a Pro, and she covers trading options as well. She is one of the traders that is actually featured in my book, which I do have the website up and running, which is carpeprofit.com. And I am in the process of working on the first draft of the formatting. The cover is looking awesome. Got a review back from Timothy Sykes, which is really cool. And I'm waiting on a couple more to finish up the cover and then do the final draft copy and then on to print. It is available on pre-order on Kindle as well for Amazon. And it will be available through Barnes & Noble and iBook and all that sort of stuff. But the only place where it is truly pre-order right now is the Kindle version on Amazon. And I do have the sign-up list for when it does become available on my website. And getting into the watch list for the week, we do have my longs, which are CGI if it breaks 255, ADSK, which I actually have on the long and the short list, depending on which direction, because it did gap up so much on Friday that there is a good chance that it could fade immediately on Monday. I will be taking the day off on Monday because it is Victoria Day up here in Canada, so I will be taking time to spend with my little girls. So ADSK for a long, I would say above 112.20, and for a short, I would say if it breaks down below 106.75. For another long, I'd say BB, if it breaks 410, it looks like it could easily gap up to $5. Another one that I have on both long and short is DYN. It looks like if it continues upward above 1050 or short below 880, that one did have a big gap up, but it turned red on the day, so it could continue down on Monday. We have lumber liquidators, which I remember last year when it was down to, goodness, $12. And now it looks like if it breaks 30, it should have some clean sky above. As far as other shorts, we also have GLYC if it breaks down below 1120. We have REXX, which looks like it's showing a little overbought. If that breaks down through 370, excuse me, it's not overbought, but it looks like if it breaks down through 370 down to 335 and then down to 3, so a good 70 cents there, which if you're buying larger share numbers, it could give you good profit. SORL did have its first red day on Friday, as we do see when those big parabolic moves happen on the upside, like Stephen Ducks with Timothy Sykes, his strategy after that first red day, he says 85% of the time that it does continue to fail down, and that's where he's made the majority of his money. So definitely watch SORL for a sell-off on Monday. We have TRT as well if that one breaks down through 520. Same sort of scenario. That one has had a big parabolic move to the upside, and it looks like it could be continuing to fail down on Monday. That's it for my watch list, guys. As always, carpe profit. Seize those profits one at a time and grow your account. Have a great one.